Today, you and I are going to be taking a look at everything wrong with YouTube ads in 2025. Get yourself comfy and grab plenty of snacks, because when it comes to YouTube ads, we have a lot to talk about. 55 seconds total of unskippable ads. 2-minute unskippable ad by YouTube. Are you kidding me? 8 effing unskippable ads. Guys, look, 5 unskippable ads. So we doing 1 min unskippaloni ads now? You can't bypass ads anymore. A minute of unskippable ads? Too many ads. This is actual, believe it or not, that was just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to people complaining about the ads. Rightfully complaining, I should say. You might have noticed that in that montage of Reddit posts, there were quite a few pictures of users' TV screens, and that's because generally the ads are at their very worst on TVs and consoles. Don't worry though, I will talk about other devices in just a minute. For a bit of context, YouTube first introduced ads in 2007, and then 11 years later, in 2018, they decided to bring double ads into effect, which, I should point out, you could skip. But then, months later, in January 2019, they changed it so that viewers could now see 2 15-second unskippable ads before a video playing. In 2021, this was allegedly changed again to be a single 30-second advert, although I don't know if I fully believe that. Finally, in 2023, YouTube enacted the final stage of their evil plan by introducing unskippable 60-second advert breaks. Alongside these 60-second ads came everyone's favourite pop-up, fewer ad breaks for this long video. You've probably seen this yourself, and if you have, let me know in the comments whether you think that this is true or if it's a complete lie. I'm personally a bit unsure. We've seen that YouTube has increased the duration of their adverts, but whether the fewer ad breaks thing is correct is yet to be determined by viewers. Some people believe it, and others don't. Now, believe it or not, there is a reason for why the ads are so mental on TVs, and it's quite simply because YouTube gets insane viewing figures on this device in particular. In fact, YouTube has declared themselves the world's biggest streaming service and have recently surpassed Disney Plus and Netflix, taking the #1 spot in terms of TV viewing numbers. To me, that is absolutely nuts. Anyway, enough about TVs. What about laptops and smartphones and VR headsets? Well, this is where things get a bit weird. 1 minute 28 unskippable ad. We're in the end game now. 2-minute unskippable ad? Are you kidding me? I just got a 1 hour unskippable hour. I just got a 43-minute unskippable ad. What the hell, YouTube? Almost 3 hours of unskippable ads. Stop with the unskippable ads! Enough! Stop it! Over 2-minute long unskippable advertisement I got on YouTube. If I've learnt 2 things from Reddit, it's that YouTube ads are annoying and that Redditors can't spell. PCs seem to be the device where the ads are at their most unpredictable and insane. Having unskippable ads that last for hours is just, well, I have no words. Part of me thinks it must be a glitch in the system, but another part of me thinks it's deliberate. I've seen Redditors theorise that if you use an ad blocker and find a way to bypass YouTube's warnings, they'll hit you, not literally, but with unwatchable ads like this one, all in a never-ending effort to get you to disable your ad blocker. Whether that's true or not is up for debate, but it is an interesting thing to consider. So, we've established that YouTube has massively increased the length and number of ads on the platform over the years, but what about the actual content of the ads? Well, luckily for viewers, YouTube goes to great lengths to ensure that the ads we see are appropriate, relevant, and enjoyable. I'm joking, of course. In reality, the ads people are seeing in 2025 are in actual fact the complete opposite. Here's one that a viewer sent me, and I apologise in advance because knowing YouTube and their complete lack of logic, I'll probably have to blur it. Not safe for work ads infesting YouTube has been an issue for a couple of years now, and I'm sure you won't be surprised to hear that they've not gotten any better. There's also a certain type of ad that I've seen personally multiple times, but haven't seen many people talking about, and those are ads for, well, how do I say this without getting demonetised? Toys that aren't for children. I've seen these ones a few times on my Xbox, and they even come with a QR code that pops up on the right of the screen, encouraging you to visit a third-party website. No, YouTube, I don't want to buy these things. Well, not through your website anyway. Ironically and frustratingly, these ads break YouTube's own content guidelines, but to me, that's not even the worst part about this. I think the most infuriating aspect about this whole situation is the hypocrisy YouTube has on full display. They allow ads like this, and then wrongfully ban YouTubers for accidentally knocking over their microphones. You just can't make it up. The top post from the past year on r/YouTube is, would you believe it, a meme about how bad YouTube ads are. To me, that says it all. If you hate YouTube ads, you have two options. Option 1, get an ad blocker, or option 2, buy YouTube Premium. From YouTube's point of view, option 2 is your only option. Since May 2023, YouTube has been at war with adblock users, and you yourself might have been caught up in it. If you're unaware, I'll give you a quick explanation. If you install an ad blocker and then go onto YouTube, the chances are that in one way or another, the website won't work. Like, it'll be completely unusable. You'll either get smacked with a pop-up like this one, or the website will just not load and look a little something like this. Now, luckily, as of the time of me making this video, there are still ways to watch YouTube with an ad blocker. But YouTube isn't showing any signs of backing down, and every so often appears to defeat yet another ad blocker. On June 6th, 2025, users of uBlock Origin, one of the most popular working ad blockers in 2025, flocked to Reddit in a state of panic. I can't use uBlock Origin on Firefox anymore. YouTube, just give up. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. So anyone else got blocked for watching videos with Firefox plus uBlock Origin? YouTube's anti-ad block wall is now hitting Brave users too. This is getting ridiculous. Apparently you can't just click the X anymore. You need to wait now. YouTube is making videos take longer to load if you're using an ad blocker. Don't even have my ad blockers on and it's still flagging me. This is getting out of hand. F you, Google. YouTube doesn't load at all with ad blocker. Getting these again. YouTube throwing a fit over ad blockers. This is how YouTube has looked for the past hour for me. All of this makes me wonder how this drawn-out battle between YouTube and ad blockers will end. If it will end, that is. Personally, I'm optimistic. I think that no matter how hard YouTube tries, there will always be at least one way to use ad blockers without YouTube realising and punishing you. I hope so anyway. Let's move on to something that's maybe more annoying than YouTube blocking ad blockers. AI ads. Maybe this doesn't bother you as much as the not safe for work stuff, but for me personally, anything AI related really grinds my gears, and AI generated ads are some of the most pathetic content I've ever laid eyes on. Maybe that's a bit of an overreaction, but does anyone actually watch an advert that's been made by AI and enjoy it? I don't think so. And neither does Reddit. These ads have been appearing more and more on YouTube over the past year, and the funniest part about it is that if a YouTuber uses artificially generated content in their video, they literally have to declare it. When you upload a video, there's a few boxes where you have to tick either a yes or a no, like if the video is made for kids or not, and another one, added in 2023, asks the uploader to disclose whether AI was used in the making of the video. In a YouTube support article, they said the following: when content is undisclosed, in some cases, YouTube may take action to reduce the risk of harm to viewers by proactively applying a label that creators will not have the option to remove. Additionally, creators who consistently choose not to disclose this information may be subject to penalties from YouTube, including removal of content or suspension from the YouTube Partner Program. While making this video, I studied Google's ad policies like my life depended on it, and nowhere could I see anything about AI. To me, it seems like the ad policies are way more lenient than YouTube's community guidelines for content creators, which is frustrating. And as if AI ads aren't bad enough on their own, allow me to introduce scam ads that have been created by AI in some capacity. A great example from recent memory is the robot dog. You might have seen this yourself, and if you haven't, it was essentially a series of partially AI-generated ads that promoted a toy robot dog. But there was a catch. The product didn't exist. Unfortunately, you can see why people would have inevitably fallen for this scam. To me, the AI is obvious, and it probably is for you as well, but to plenty of others, it won't be. You and I know that a toy robot this technologically advanced doesn't yet exist, but that won't be the case for everyone, and I'm sure that, sadly, some people ended up paying for something they wouldn't end up receiving. My hope is that, as time goes on, YouTube does more to prevent scam adverts. Having been on YouTube for 8 years, I've seen this problem persist. I still remember the fake Mr. Beast giveaway ads from 2022 and the outrageous length of time they stayed around on YouTube for. Of course, not all ads are designed to scam you, but you should obviously still have your wits about you when you're watching them, especially when it comes to ads like this. I wasn't originally going to talk about this, but on reflection, I thought I should mention it. I don't know about you, but I've got to the point where I absolutely despise ads that promise me financial freedom. There was a period of time where I would get them constantly, and for no good reason. They weren't relevant or tailored to me in particular. I had a job, and I wasn't looking for ways to allegedly make $9,000 in just 34 minutes. If you frequently see these adverts as well, let me know in the comments. Okay, before I carry on, there's something I've been putting off telling you this whole video, but I think it's time that I admit it. Are you ready? This is going to be a bit of a plot twist, so brace yourself. I have YouTube Premium. Yes, I hang my head in shame. I've had it for 7 months now. Call me a fraud, call me a hypocrite, but please do just hear me out. In 2024, some of my videos performed stratospherically better than I was expecting, and because of this, my channel got monetized, and this is kind of my job now. I'm naturally the kind of person to save money, I'm not a big spender, but I decided pretty quickly that I would get YouTube Premium, and I can't lie, it has literally changed my life. Now, you might also have Premium, or you might entirely disagree with me and ask, why on earth am I not just using an ad blocker? And I totally agree, Premium is insanely expensive, and had my channel not blown up, I wouldn't have subscribed to it. With that revelation out of the way, I have a conspiracy theory to share with you. It's going to sound a bit ridiculous, but stick with me because it might just turn your perception of YouTube Premium upside down. So, for context, YouTube Premium has many benefits, the main one being no ads, but it also allows you to watch HD videos with an increased bitrate. Bear in mind, this feature is only available to premium users. Anyway, back in April 2025, the trailer for Mission Impossible 8 came out, and while many people, including me, were just really hyped for the movie, a few people on Reddit were saying that parts of the trailer looked weirdly low quality. I noticed this as well, but I also noticed that when I changed the video quality from the standard HD to the premium HD with increased bitrate, the difference in quality was night and day. The standard HD was blocky and blurry. The premium HD was crystal clear. Now, I'm aware that YouTube compresses videos a bit when you upload them, but I'd never seen anything like this, especially on a video as high profile as a blockbuster movie trailer. Anyway, weeks went by and I totally forgot about this. But then, out of the blue, this post popped up on my Reddit feed. It's a comment by Minecraft YouTuber Mumbo Jumbo on one of his own videos, and it says, bitrate. YouTube has dropped the bitrate on all videos, and there's nothing we can do to increase it. The compression algorithm is super aggressive for gaming. So, the theory is that YouTube is deliberately reducing the quality of videos to encourage viewers to purchase premium, where they can watch videos in a higher quality. A quality that viewers would previously have been able to access for free. I apologise if that sounds a bit ridiculous, and for legal reasons, I want to absolutely stress that it is just a theory. Please don't sue me, YouTube. Anyway, make of it what you will.